Nah, you lot, trust me. If there's one thing in this world you don't wanna do, it's make a Jamaican man mad. Imagine spending 2 days locked up for something that you didn't do. Alright, cool. So let me just get straight into this one. So, to set the scene, imagine it's a Wednesday morning in Jamaica and I'm just chilling on my bed, just doing my own thing. I wanted to make the Wednesday a chill little day because you see the day before I went on like some long excursions. So I thought, you know what, tomorrow I'm kind of tired, so let me just make today a chill day where I just do whatever. So after like 30 minutes, I just get ready to go do my usual morning stuff. I want to say it was around 9 a.m. that I left to go eat breakfast because that was more or less the same time each day that I'd go and eat breakfast. So on my way to breakfast, this is where Yardie number 1 enters the picture. We're just gonna call him that for this whole story time sake. Yeah, he's first like, hey bro, you not smoke? You not smoke now? By the way, for those of you who don't know anything about Jamaican culture, I'm gonna simplify it into 3 categories. You first got Bob Marley, you got weed, and you got rum. If you get it, you get it. And if you don't, then those are the 3 that I can give you. So yeah, me and this guy are chatting for a bit. Then he just starts waffling bare. So I'm trying to like cut out now and go get my breakfast. So I'm like, yo bro, yeah, I hear that still, but I gotta go eat breakfast now, you get me? Bro, I should have left at that moment. I should have left. Because I was close to leaving, yeah. But then he's like, wait. Bro, you like to party? You wanna, what do you say actually? Nah, he's like, wait, I got a party coming up. You trying to get lit? And I won't lie, I was trying to get lit. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Let me exchange details. So that's done and set now. And then I just go off, go get breakfast, do my own thing that day. Fast forward a couple nights now, I'm getting ready to go meet up with Yardie 1, and he actually bailed me up because I was running late, as usual. Like usually with me, I'm on black timing, so that might be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever it may be, it just depends on the day, innit? But for me, it wasn't even that bad. I was only like 15 minutes late. So for me, that was good. But yeah, he bailed me up to ask me where I am, and that's the point where I had to hurry up a little bit. So we're just walking to the place where this party is now. It's not far, but at the same time, it's not close, if you get what I mean. It's not something just across the road, but it's also not something across the universe, if you get me. So we get there, yeah, and as usual, it's just normal party vibes. Everyone's just chilling, doing their own thing. I actually go around back so I can actually speak to a couple people because I'm not really the type of guy that's in the middle of the dance floor just, you know, getting lit. Like, that's not really me. I'm more of a chill type of person. Like, I'll sit, talk to a couple people, get to know a couple faces. That's just more of me. So I'm just outside right now, just chatting to a couple Jamaican women. They ask me the usual, like, where you from? Because I don't sound like a typical Jamaican. One of the women said, you look like someone who was here 10 minutes ago. He wasn't supposed to be here. See, at the time, I wasn't really thinking about what she said. When they all looked at me and just gave me that like shocked Pikachu face, I was like, what's going on now? Do you get me? Like, I didn't really read too much into it, but nah, that was just weird. Till one of the women on the side backed me up and said, look guys, that's not him. Obviously in Jamaican accents. So at that exact moment that the woman said, that's not him, we hear a scream from the inside. The music turns off, and that's when we go over to pre the situation. When we get inside, we see a man. It looks like he's had his head smashed in, to be honest. You know, like a bottle, like he's just had his head like smacked by a bottle, because he's like bleeding from there. His woman, or a woman who was next to him, was kind of like holding him up with a towel. Now this is where I hear some random guy from the side say he came back. I'm thinking now, I might be slightly waved, but putting 2 and 2 together, who is he? Because the girl from earlier said I look like someone who wasn't supposed to be here 10 minutes ago. And now I'm hearing this guy from the side saying he came back. So at this point now, I'm thinking, is there some next hitman in the area? Like, what's going on now? So after a while, the ambulance pulls up, but there's also a bunch of feds here as well. Long story short, the ambulance takes the man away and the female goes with him. I assume that was his girl, but I don't want to make assumptions. So yeah, they go together. Now, the feds are like rolling through this place, just looking around. They're looking around and I thought, you know what? The party's gonna be dead after this, so I'm gonna cut out after. Like, I'm gonna give it like 5 minutes and then just cut. Until one of the feds turned to me, looked at me and said, come here, sir. Now, bro. He put cuffs on me and showed me the picture of someone. He showed me the picture of someone who looked like me. Imagine drinking, seeing the picture of a criminal who looks like you, and also being in cuffs. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. That was the first time in my life where I was in shock. I'm not even exaggerating the fact that it was easy for them to get the two of us confused, because the picture was literally the same somehow. Like, my guy from earlier tried backing me up, but at the end of the day, it didn't even matter because I was still taken away and that was done now. So I'm in the back of a car, cuffed. I'm literally just being escorted out of this place. But ask me why I fell asleep. It might have been because of the drink. So imagine, when I woke up and it was time to start walking up, I asked one of them if they got my phone because my pockets felt emptier than 30 minutes ago when I was there. I literally just got a blank response from both of the people. I was thinking either it's in the car or it's at the party. So worst case scenario, at least if it's in the car, then I know that it's somewhat with me. Do you get me? But if it's at the party, then I am not getting that back. Imagine, of all places to be that night, I didn't think jail would be one of them. Like, imagine sitting in a jail where you have no phone, no plan, no way out. This is where I'm low-key freaking out. You know what I thought? I thought, why not? I might as well go sleep properly this time, whilst my brain, you know, can process everything that is processed and the alcohol can leave the system. Because when you're slightly waved, you're not thinking straight, it's kind of hard to process these things. You know, the maddest thing is, they didn't even question me at all that night. That's the part which had me like so confused. Because the fact that I got there, no one asked questions, not one. Do you really think I'm that guy? So, the next morning, I see my knight in shiny armor. Just speaking of the guards, I see that he has my phone as well. So he must have either got it from the guards or somewhere else. Either at the party. Nah, probably not party. Nah, there's no way. If you lose your phone at a party, that's getting gone. That's getting grabbed by someone. So they turn to me, yeah? And guess what the guard says? Imagine this next sentence, but in Jamaican power. Sorry, there's been a mix-up, but we still need to investigate you for a further day. Like, what? How do you get someone confused, yeah? And then keep them there an extra day? How does that make any sense? But yeah, I was so vexed. But luckily, because I wasn't in prison, I was allowed some decent munch inside. So, got some good munch. But that whole day was pretty boring, to be honest. Didn't do nothing except sleep mainly. Because what else can you really do inside some bug-infested cell? It was the longest day of my life, and I swear it was so hot as well because, see, in Jamaica, the trees don't blow and there's literally no aircon. So imagine it's like 38 degrees and you're just sitting there in some boiling building, just sweating. So next morning, I'm so much happier because I can actually leave now. So yeah, I see my guy, I get my stuff, and someone tried saying something to me on the way out, some guard, but I can't even recall what they said because, you know, when you're just so vexed, you just cut people out, like, shut up, man. But yeah, that's pretty much my craziest story so far. Missed out a couple bits on purpose because obviously I didn't want this video to be too long. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more of this style of videos, then hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, comment.